right after we finish with all the puzzleness of the area. I hate the overhead view. An enemy can try to counter you if 2 hits are sufficient to killing it. So it can counter you and die at the same time. Whoa boy. And attack all ice move. Not bad. Once our Dragoon levels up for these 2 characters, they'll get a attack everyone on the field move. Speak of the devil. Death Dimension. Which reminds me, I haven't shown off either of her magical moves. I think I'll do that. What a spooky plant. He doesn't say any more about it. Not even the fact that it's blocking the path. What's going on? I got it. When it is touched, it reacts with that. Touching the plant brings... it wilts it. Bravery Amulet. Makes it so that you don't get fear induced. Seeing that we're going to be fighting a poison enemy, it's rather useless. Pathetic creatures. Bats. In every single game I've ever played, bats were the weakest but most numerous thing that you have to fight in caves. Or cave-like systems. They're more annoying than anything. Oh yeah, the recording was cutting out when I tried to tell you about that. Shauna still levels up even though she's not part of our team, because the party will continually get experience even when they're not part of the team. Spirit Potion. It rejuvenates 100 points of spirit energy, which is used to turn into a Dragoon. It takes 100 points to go up a Dragoon level. But people still get experience even when they're not involved in the battle. They just get less of it. So if you want a person in your party that you haven't been keeping in your party throughout the entire game, they'll still be of an appropriate level. Okay, we've now gotten all the items. It can seem like it's easy to get lost, but most of this is linear, so it's really easy to stay on the right path. Except I don't think I went that way yet. You notice how she now has a green bar charging up. This is because of the fact that each level has a different color associated with it. Ooh, a physical attack barrier. That means that no matter how much physical damage you do, he won't get hurt. I actually loved it when they did this while I was leveling up my additions, because it's the best way to level up your addition without having to go into battle after battle. They just need to keep doing that, and eventually you get all the levels you need. But of course they don't stay like that for me. If there's any way to force them to keep going into it, you can believe that I would. You know what? I'm going to use a spell on him. But now I'll just use Astral Drain. It hits a single target for 25% of magical damage and gives the whole team HP. Even though it just says HP, I think they ran out of room. It's too short for that to work properly. Healing energy comes out of her butt. Literally. Also, the finishing poses are different depending on whether or not they're in Dragoon form. Okay, now we have all the items. Now that I think about it, I think the dragon does induce fear. I think I'll at least heal before I go save. Once you've taken down the barriers, it's a straight line between the healing point and the boss battle. Because right in that next area is the boss battle. Let's take a look at this. Oh, Volcano just finished leveling up. I think I'll level up the rest of the way and switch to Burning Rush for the boss battle. Lavs, you're running behind. I think I'll finish off Spinning Cane. And she doesn't even have an attack to use. Another attack for her to use. I think I'll level it up to level 4 and then start the boss battle. Unless she actually learns another attack afterwards. In which case, I'll max this out and so I can switch over to it. Okay, see you after some leveling. didn't have the commentary on. You couldn't hear a word I was saying. Anyway, you saw what additions there were I had done. Welcome, Labs. You have become a knight fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Sir V. Don't you dare mention my father's name. Are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years for my betrayal of your father? That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know. Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or a man full of vengeance? Both! Graham, I now get to avenge my father, who trusted you and died in vain. Get revenge? Huh. Try. See if you can truly best me and my newly obtained power. Emerge! The power of the dragon! You are a Dragoon? It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the Dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be... This is the power I have attained. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the Dragoon spirit? I am amazed there's someone in Basel who knows about this. Fine. You too will know before you die. His Majesty Duel got it all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the unholy Imperial Golendo. If this is a dream, how can you explain what you are about to see? Come, I give you a chance to avenge your father, if you have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon. Yeah, I honestly am not sure which is worse, the Dragoon or the Dragon, but both are tough opponents. Because she has all that magical power, she'll be using this. They are the wind element, and their opposite is earth. But the question is, which do I attack? I think him, because he can do that, because he can do some powerful magic. Nice damage. Is there another item I want to use? I have burnout. Might as well. Nice. But it didn't do near as much damage. Now I'm all out of magical items. Uh-oh. Yeah, that hurts. Aw, you too? Oh, and Dart leveled up his Dragoon spirit. I even forgot about that when the mic was muted. But, this should be interesting. This one hits multiple enemies. And if they could, they'll have fear put on them. Honestly, that's not worth mentioning. But this spell is. When I first saw that spell, I was like, that's the best spell ever. Oh boy, his attack power is now increased. Ha! Go ahead, use it against her. Her defense and magic defense is increased by a good deal. See how little it does? You just wasted a turn. And because he learned a new spell, it's Explosion. All enemies. Let's check that out, shall we? Not a bad attack. Don't you agree? He vanished like that because he was the last one to get hit. Dude, get up! Don't be embarrassing us. Ah, not perfect. I think I'll go ahead and use Flame Shot against him. Is he increasing his attack power every time I use a magical attack? Oh shoot. That's bad news for me. Shouldn't have been using all those magical attacks. And you poisoned him. Don't have a choice. Wait. Yeah, that'll be poison. Haha, now you've woken him up. I've not used his attack yet. Oh, I killed the dragon! Wow, Labs, you did almost nothing to that entire fight because you were knocked out for so long. You have survey strength. My efforts were of no avail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. I still don't understand. Why did you betray my father? You were not like this. Nobody could be stronger than your father. That was the only thing I could never conquer. I had admiration for him, as a mate and as a friend. But as time goes by, and it turned into this feeling. This fear from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to duel. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain a new power, I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty duel. Labs, live strong. Now I can go to be with Surfy. He is lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He should have known that. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. What? What is this? Okay, who saw that coming? Such a coincidence. It can't be. Or is it fate? Labs? Maybe you too are. Dot is right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognizes you as its next master. I am a Dragoon? I deserve to rule dragons? Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you? It's what Graham left for me. I understand. I accept it. The fate of the Dragoon. I will use this power for justice. Like Dart and Rose. Use for justice? Huh. Acquired the Dragoon spirit. Now we have a full team of Dragoons. Good for you, Labs. Ah. Shauna? I can't breathe. Too much poison? We cannot make it over Philud carrying Shauna. Then we have to go to Lohan. Lohan? That commercial town? Yes, that's it. I heard there was a great doctor there. Hurry! Okay. When I first looked at this, I thought it was like spider web and I would get stuck to it. So my first thought that was the way up, and I went away from it. It took me forever to come back over here to try to find the way out. We'll be back. What a crowd, and we are in the middle of a war. It's true. If I were fine, it would be fun. You will get well soon. I couldn't believe there was a dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I have never seen such symptoms. There is nothing wrong with the body, at least that's how it seems, but her consciousness has closed inward after she arrived here. It seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. I don't think the clinic can help her. I'm sorry, but in this condition, it could be a week if she's lucky. Can't you do something? I'll do everything I can. What was such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster? She fought against it to save the country. Think hard. Is there anything you can do? Fought against it? As far as I can tell, she sat at the sidelines. Hold on. If we can get some Dragoon plant, she might survive. Dragoon? I think it's Dragoon plant. Really? I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is, as with dragons, Dragoon plant exists only in legend. I cannot say for sure if it really exists. Even so, we cannot wait like this doing nothing. Let's go look for the Dragoon plant on our own. We might at least be able to find something in this town. Lohan is a commercial town where everyone is welcome. There should be some information here. Although it is temporary, I will try to snatch the poisoning. Stanch the poisoning. I am not called the best doctor in Surrender for nothing. I will rise to the occasion.